Hello, people. We are live, at least we should be. It's Wednesday, September 27th, 6:58 p.m. and about 17 degrees Celsius. And I'm here on the very north end of the city of Toronto, and I see Sebastian here, Yahia, Vivian Johnson, Jonathan Franzen, and some others joining in. Thanks so much. Wesley is here, Pine Soul is here. And I just slid the word or number 95K with a question mark into the title of the stream, as the channel right now is at 94,991 subscribers. So we are 8 shy of 95K. So if you haven't yet subscribed, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. Jeanette is here, Marie Palmer's here, Brad Palmer is here, 21st Century Walks is here. And you know who else is here? I am rocking the iPhone 15 Pro again. And there's a look at the sunset straight ahead. So this is Steels Avenue, and just over there is York University. That's the corner of Keele and Steels. And there is a very nice looking sunset, but for this one, I'm covering some ground I have never covered on this channel before. We are just going to walk east along Steels Avenue. Eventually we're going to get to a plaza, which is right around where I used to work. I'm just pulling my sleeves down. It's a little chilly. Kavkaz Cuisine and Restaurant across the street. So on the north side of the street is York region. On the south side, which is where I am, is the city of Toronto. I've yet to stream with this new iPhone in low light conditions, so we're going to catch the sunset tonight. So it'll be dark in about half an hour or so. So I'll be able to see what the camera looks like then. And we gained a subscriber, 94,992, 8 more to go. We probably won't get it this live stream. Hello, Laura, Sanjay and Kingston. So yeah, this is a very strody type street. So that guy riding his e-scooter on that side of the street might not even be breaking the law over there doing that, on both accounts, being on the sidewalk and on the e-scooter. Those are Toronto laws where that's forbidden. Looks like I might have to change my gimbal here. It is slanted ever so slightly. I apologize for that. There's a sushi restaurant. So I hope you guys like strip malls. We're gonna get a whole lot of that on this one. Hello, Mark D. I also realize I am stupidly competing with the Blue Jays at 7. And there was a long hair stuck in my iPhone case. I think I picked that up when I put it down on the seat in the bus. Rocky Rambo is here. Caliber 91 just subscribed today. Thank you, Caliber. Thank you very much. Jack says hello from Manila. I bet you're having much nicer weather in Manila. It's a bit chilly. This is York University country up here. Maple Dubs is here. Jennifer Gala is here. I once went to an Asian restaurant in one of these plazas on my way home from Canada's Wonderland. It might have been that one, Beijing Sung. I don't quite fully remember. What's up, Mr. Spooderman? Yeah, he says, any chance of a live bus ride? Probably not. Although, I might catch a bus at Yonge and Steels, Sunnyside Grill. Maybe we'll handhold the camera and I'll live stream that. But this is uncharted territory for this channel. Jellybean is here. I don't know if any of the Toronto walking channels have been up here. Henry has probably live streamed up here. I ran into Henry at the tail end of my last live stream. It's not exactly an urbanist paradise up here. Oh, and that fabulous sunset seems to be disappearing, unfortunately. Greetings, Lenny Anderson. If you chat, I may call out your name. It's definitely a different world up in these parts of the cities. Janine LG, good evening. Baby furniture, flooring restaurant. So I used to work for a year in an office right around Dufferin and Steels. And this walk should take us right by Dufferin and Steels. There'll be a Home Depot and a big plaza there. I can show you the Wendy's I used to go to for lunch sometimes. Hello, Robert. Aviation and Fun is here from Waterloo. Harjot is here. Greetings, Harjot. We got an odd look from that guy. We got a vape shop, a paint shop, kitchen and bath, Medilife Care. Some other places. Martin Daniel Interiors. Gertich says, any advice I can give you for your iPad? Yeah, trade it in and get a another brand. If you go to the YouTube channel MAC address, they tried to edit one of their recent videos with an iPad, or with an iPad Pro, and it's amazing what a terrible time they had. Although I think it would have gone better if they used Resolve instead of Final Cut. Hey, free gas, $0 at this Husky. If you're new to the channel, I don't normally stream these kind of areas, but a few times a month I like to get away from the urban jungle. Naval says that Go Bus was about to hit warp speed. Probably, James. Liz P in the house. Rocky, sorry I'm not providing a better scene of change. This must be a minor upgrade from there. Jellybean says Johnny Strodes. How chilly is it here? It's about 17 now, I think. A little bit cool. I'm wearing a light long sleeve t-shirt and a light hoodie. I think the exposure's not very good because the sun, that should be much better. Yeah, my gimbal needs to be recalibrated. Carl Roth, funny. Rory says, Rory from Ireland here, enjoying a pint of steam whistle. There's a pint waiting for me, like, if I like, bloody love to you. I am going to have a beer tonight when I get home. Anthony says I'm actually on the route your school bus passes. Well, it looks like we're about to dip below a rail corridor. So the walk I recorded before this was from Highway 407 station up to Vaughan City Centre. I don't know if that'll be tomorrow's video. 21st Century Walks has gifted 1 gold tier membership. 21st Century Walks has gifted a membership to Robert Saberwall. The membership gifting was out of control last stream. Welcome to membership, Robert. Thank you, 21st Century Walks. Speaking of that, I just put up an exclusive video for channel members and Patreon supporters. Today it was actually supposed to be a video for everybody. I explained why it ended up being a members video, and I'll have to do the members monthly update. Roman says, what a pleasant surprise, a live stream by Johnny Strides brought to us by none other than himself. Hey, there's a guy on a bike. Rocky Rambo, $5. One love, Jono. Rocky Rambo, thank you so much for the $5. You cracked tonight's Super Chat cherry. And for that, I say thank you. Hello, Sadiq. Welcome to the stream. Sanjay says, are we getting close to 95K? We are single digit close to 95K. We are 7 away. Of course, what can happen is, the other day I was actually around this close, and YouTube did a purge, and I lost about 30 subscribers overnight. Do members get a pack of Skittles thrown in? No. No, they don't. But YouTube cleans up the dead accounts, the ones that are inactive, the ones that are actually bots and not people. So every once in a while you'll see a big subscriber dip. That's just them cleaning house. Knowing my luck, we'll hit 95K tonight, and then tomorrow I'll wake up with 94 something. Jellybean says subscribe, like Jerome Forrest would. Hit the like button and subscribe. Paula Hicks is here. You switched your phone back onto the chat. Thank you, Carl Roth. What is this on the right? Cost wonders if Nightbot survived the purge. Hey, we have made it too near where I used to live. That didn't take very long to get here. Where I used to live, where I used to work. Oh, speaking of second channel, when I stayed in Barcelona, I did a hotel review. And I never ended up uploading that review for whatever reason. So guess what? We'll be coming to the Johnny Stumbles channel pretty soon. Yeah, it was a chapel, Jonathan. Brian Lee says hi, hi. Greetings, Brian Lee. There's the Home Depot. This will be the first time I ever stream past a real Canadian superstore. That's coming up on the right. I used to take the bus up to Finch and then the 60 bus over, and I got off right at Steels and Dufferin coming up. I think this one might have been featured in one of Not Just Bikes videos. Featured, more like shown. I remember when I first moved into my apartment, I bought a barbecue for the balcony, and there is where I picked up the cover. I covered it up one winter, and I just never uncovered it, and that was that. I should do a bus ride stream. I don't really like streaming in close proximity to other people on transit, but if I can get a seat by a window and not be sitting next to anyone so I don't feel like an awkward schmuck talking, I could do it. We Go Places Tours is here. I have Korean corn dog with us here, says Nara. There's actually an excellent Korean restaurant in one of these plazas over here. It might be on the other side. But there is a Starbucks just up ahead. Oh, it's now a Mary Brown's Chicken? I'm not gonna run across this street here. That guy is. That, I'm pretty sure, used to be a Starbucks where that Mary Brown's Chicken is. What a massive downgrade that is. Good evening, George. Oh, we got a plane. I don't know why I stopped the show to point the camera at a plane. That is quite sad to see that cafe turn into that purveyor of substandard chicken products. Maple Dubs barbecues all winter. It's the only way you know how to cook. I'm pretty sure that's where the Starbucks was. It might be in the next little building over. Not to jinx it, we are 3 away from 95K, 94,997. Thank you, guys. Mary Brown is taking advantage of cheap chicken plucking. Osmos is still here. That Osmos has been here forever. I used to go there on my lunch breaks. And there used to be a Wild Wing in here as well. That Canada Post outlet is still there. This used to be a Wild Wing right next to the Sleep Country, I think. It looks like it is. I can't see the sign on it now. It is something. That guy was looking for Wild Wing on his phone. Oh, that's just all a Sleep Country. Yeah, I think that plaza had a really, really good Korean restaurant. Greetings, Roman. We're only 20 minutes in. We've covered a good amount of ground for 20 minutes. I think that East Side Mario's is new. Oh, that girl behind me got honked at. Is it? I don't remember. But there used to be a Wendy's in here, and sadly, I think that might be gone. Vince says you were just here this morning. There's a Fit for Less, a Pet Value, a place called Aqua Pets. You know what? My bearings might be all off. I think some of those places I talked about being close might be just up here. We will find out. If you saw my Sunday night stumble stream, I did pledge for the month of October to use the iPhone 15 as my primary smartphone. So I've started setting that up. Yeah, Wendy's is still here. Oh good, Starbucks is still here. Total brain fart on me. I thought it was further west of here, where we walked by earlier. Man, this power center is huge. It's taking like 10 minutes just to walk by it. And what I called Aqua Pets is actually Aqua Tots over there on the right. Thanks for the status, Bill Chow. We're at 94,999 subscribers. How the hell is this GameStop still around? I have a PlayStation 5, but I can't even buy physical games. Oh, Wild Wing is still here. I remember going to Wild Wing with a coworker several times. Had more than a few liquid lunches in this area. Jeanette says seeing these strip malls reminds you of Houston. So coming up is the scene of a little tiff I had, or spat, with the TTC. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get there. Teriyaki Experience is still there. And the Real Canadian Superstore over there is really just a big Loblaws. They opened that chain to hire some non-unionized employees because Loblaws employees were unionized. So they spun off and created a bigger format store with non-union employees. Good old Loblaws for you. There used to be an Esso at the street corner coming up. I wonder if that's still there. Hello, Alejandra. Hey guys, we did it. 95,001 subscribers. Thank you so much. I can end the stream now. Just kidding, but thank you everyone for tuning in and for doing the right thing, of course, and subscribing and hitting like or dislike. Thank you guys. What is here? Is that on Montana's? I have not been to one of these places in forever. Suburban barbecue restaurant. Liz P says, woohoo, happy 95K, 100 very soon. Thank you, Liz P. Robert Saberwall, our newest channel member, Robert Saberwall. Thank you, Robert, for the $5. Marge, $5. Congrats on 95K and the night walk. Thank you, Marge, as well. Thank you so much, Robert and Marge. And to Rocky Rambo and 21st Century Walks as well for their contributions. All right, so here is where something that really pissed me off and got under my skin happened. Sanjay in Kingston celebrates 28 months of membership. Thank you, Sanjay in Kingston. So I used to work at an office complex just south of here. And every day I would walk my ass up to this intersection to catch the 60 bus. There's two buses. There's the regular 60 and the 960 Express. The 960 Express, you board from that side of the street. The regular 60 bus, you board from this side of the street. So normally what I would do is if the 960 bus was coming first, I would go wait for it over there on that side of the street, and if the 60 bus was coming, I'd get it here. And one day, it was like blizzard-like conditions. It was like minus 20. And Wesley has become a member. Thank you, Wesley. And the express bus was coming, so I went and stood where you're supposed to board the express bus. And the light was green, the intersection was clear, and you know what the express bus did? The express bus stopped at this stop, filled up with people, and then it drove right past like 10 of us that were waiting for the express bus. So it stopped. Yahia has become a member. Jonathan Franzen has become a member. Thank you guys. Holy shit, thank you for your support. So basically, the express bus driver did what they're not supposed to do. They stopped at the wrong stop. Anthony has become a member. Holy. And they filled up with people, and then the people that were waiting for the express were punished by not being able to board the bus that was now full. All because we went to the right stop. We don't know that the express bus was going to stop at the wrong stop. So I actually wrote the TTC an email, and they called me, and they're like, oh, that should never happen. And they said, next time it happens, get the name, the number of the bus, and report it again. Well, guess what happened 2 days later? The exact same thing. And all winter, it would keep happening. So yeah, I think the problem is the express bus drivers don't know that that side of the street, or they don't care, is not an express stop. But anyways, yeah. You're gambling if you wait on this side when it's busy. These people are waiting for the express bus. It's not busy, it's going to stop and let them on, but if it's full, it's not going to stop and let them on. Anyways, Liz P. Holy shit, Liz P. $20. Congrats on the 95K. Thank you. Someone had to shut me up from that stupid story. Thank you, Liz P. Much, much appreciated. Thanks for your support and hanging out in the chat. I missed supers, says Marge. What did I miss? Liz P, $20. I don't see. Jellybean, $5. Thanks to everyone who made a second channel. Thank you, Jellybean. Sorry I missed that while I was ranting away. But thank you so much, guys. Epic Nation HD, Liam says, congrats on 95K, 5K closer to 100, thank you. Jelly Bean celebrating 13 months of channel membership as we walk past a very low-slung Mustang and prepare for a boring stretch of Steels. So we're going to be heading all the way over to Yonge Street and Center Point Mall. Sushi Wolf says, what to do for 100K? Maybe go streaking. I don't know. It's going to be a slow climb to there from here. So this is the West Don River I am passing over. Brandon says ride the nearest bus 10 stops for 250 likes. I might do a bus at the end of the stream. And I think I'm going to stay on this side of the street. Oops, sorry, some hiccups. The glare from those oncoming headlights is not the best. And apparently, that's the West Don River down there. Stephen Collins, you gifted 5 memberships. Stephen Collins, sorry. That's why all those new members popped up. I saw a whole bunch of new channel members. Stephen Collins, thank you for the reminder. Guys, if I ever miss anything, please remind me. Stephen Collins, let's see. When you gift the memberships, it doesn't show up the same way the other alerts, so I can kind of miss it. So Stephen Collins says, you're welcome. Wesley, Yahia, Anthony Salinas, Sebastian, and Jonathan Franzen. 5 memberships gifted by Stephen Collins. Thank you so much, and thank you for catching that, guys. With the super chats, it blasts a big colored alert on the screen. I can't miss it. But that one is a little more stealth. Novell costs appreciating the waterway. I knew you'd like a good looking waterway. Who wouldn't? So the next major street we'll be going by is Bathurst. And then Yonge Street, and yes, it's roughly the same distance as going from Bathurst and Bloor to Yonge and Bloor. Only not quite as interesting. There's a big plant here on the right. Sanofi, I have no idea what that is. Might be a big chemical plant.
Alright, so let me answer this.
Got like a giant campus. Thank you again, Stephen Collins. And welcome to channel membership, our new 5 members. So there's a lot of retail activity around Bathurst Street. we've got a little bit of a hike before we get there. Haven't done a walk in Markville Mall? No, I haven't. I've done Centerpoint Mall, which is coming up towards the end of this one. Paranormal witness girl one day. Oh, we've definitely hit a bit of a boring patch along Steels. It's all good. It's a nice night for a brisk walk. This street is called Hidden TR. George, Mexican, 50 Mexican pesos. Congrats on 95K. Thank you so much for the support. And the 50 pesos. Mexico is again on my radar for early next year. No, I'm not doing any of those bus rides, guys. Maybe the 60. All right, I'm trying to power walk this just to push through this stretch of nothingness here. Maybe when I get to Bathurst, I'll crack open the bubbly I have in my backpack. I also have a new surprise waiting for me at my apartment. A package came right before I left, delivering me a new pair of shoes, which I'm excited about. I'm fully making the transition to zero drop shoes. So I decided to invest in a good pair. So this might be the last time I walk with these Amazon cheap ones. Paranormal Witness Girl says this part where I'm walking right now seems like the long streets of South Florida. Maybe Action Kid could relate. He popped into the premiere this morning. Suburban things, I guess, getting blown by on the sidewalk by people on bikes. Let's see, how far am I from Bathurst? Oh man, we're not even halfway. This Dufferin to Bathurst feels like it's further apart than it is south on Eglinton, but we're also up here. Jeanette says Vivo barefoot. No, I bought a pair of Ultras, A-L-T-R-A. Wide toe box, zero drop. They're not true barefoot with the sole, but I think they might be a little better for winter. but I needed to buy them in wide. They make a standard toe box and a wide toe box, and none of the running rooms or mountain equipment co-ops had them in wide. So I had to order from the bald billionaire, Jeff Bezos, unfortunately. I tried not to. I exhausted all my other options. But this piece says it is far. Hey, housing. Roman says he kind of likes where I'm walking right now. It's so relaxing. Except for this guy babbling on his microphone. Any chance I'm doing an upgraded video of my bachelorette apartment? I don't believe it's a bachelorette apartment, but yeah, that might be in order once I clean it up a bit. It's kind of a mess of e-scooters and Amazon packaging. And it says try Sporting Life. I tried their website and I checked the inventory and there was nothing near me. I specifically can't do D width. The joys of having duck feet. In fact, even the shoes I'm on now are a bit tight. And you can see them. Hey Google, what's the Blue Jay score? 0-0. Johnny, will I do a walking video of Hiscock Avenue? I don't even know what that is. I can look into it. We're a little over halfway to Bathurst, and then we get to march a good distance to Yonge Street. Cute feet, Johnny. I didn't show you what they look like outside of the shoes. Jeanette, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you so much. Which reminds me, I've got some Patreons to reply to. I'll probably do that when I do my channel update maybe tomorrow, but thank you, Jeanette, for the $5. Matt Bro says his Google Home answered by a request. I'm kind of thinking of telling my iPhone to use Google Assistant because Siri is borderline useless in my brief time playing around with it. Google Assistant is just way faster and it's way more on the money in terms of providing info. Half the time Siri's like, I don't know, here's something I found on the web. Yeah, I think it says 2 streamers on different major streets. Oh, there's probably thousands of us out here tonight. Thank you again, Jeanette, as we peek into a quiet residential street. Okay, I'm gonna crack my bubbly open when we get to Bathurst. Google Maps said this walk should take about an hour and a half. Eva says, what's for dinner tonight to celebrate? You know, I had Alouette Go last night, but I thought I ordered the chicken sandwich, but I actually ordered the veggie burger. Maybe I'll right that wrong and get the chicken sandwich tonight. Sounds like a plan to me. Sorry guys, I did not know this was going to be such a long strip of nothing. But it's fun to get up and explore an area I haven't yet on channel. Funny, you just ran out of 2 8-packs of bubbly. 8-packs. I buy them by the 12-pack. And I've got a whole cupboard full of spare bubblies ready to go. Get something fancy like A&W. I think Alouette Go has ruined A&W for me. It is like a proper hamburger that is phenomenal. And it's like $9. You could get the big one for 12. I just get a drink for my home. Oh, right through a red light. Not signaling, turning into the center lane. Hashtag TO driver. Very common up here. If I post that on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts, there'll be 1,000 people calling me a Karen. Like, don't you have anything better to do? It's like, dude, I record 2 hours at a time sometimes. I just cut out a 10-second. Oh. Yes, let's bomb down Steels doing 100K in our Audi. Well, that's not a bad deal, Peinsel. Ooh, I think I see Bathurst. What flavor bubbly am I having? I think blackberry. You got A&W on the menu for Friday. What did I do before YouTube? I sat in an office and banged my head against the wall all day. My last job was kind of short-lived. I kind of quit on them. It was the only job that I couldn't stomach going through with. I've always left companies on good terms after pretty long tenures. But this one, I just wanted to give the middle finger to and ran out the door. So I'll spare you guys the name of that company. Let me wipe the lenses off. There seems to be... Look at that. iPhone. Look at that. These lights, it is not doing well in low light. My iPhone 12 does this too when I stream at night. I should be a stand-up comedian. I don't know about that. Thank you, Mr. Spoonerman. I had to beg each and every one of those 95,000 to subscribe. All right, this is Bathurst Street. Laser beams from the lights. I'm going to give the camera lens another wipe in a minute. Am I going to World on Yonge? No, I will not be going to that particular place, although we won't be far from it. Or strip malls. It looks like a humid FFL night. I don't know what that means. There's a big strip mall over there with a Freshco, a Pizza, a Harvey's. A lot of chain stores. But the next major street will be Bathurst. New Patreon. Meet Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas, for joining Patreon. Okay, I'm gonna try to, we've got a light here. See if I can get this camera lens cleaned off. Thank you, Nicholas, for joining the ranks of Patreon. You're not seeing things, it's just me. Oh, look at that. What a difference that made. All right, next time the lens does that, I know what to do. Lick my finger and rub it on the lens, apparently, is the trick. Maybe it just built up moisture or something. Yeah, sorry guys. Learning the tricks of the trade of the new phone. So this is Bathurst and Steels coming up. And if you're just tuning in, this one started at Keele and Steels, right at the northeast corner of York University, pretty much. And we've just been walking west with the goal of getting to Yonge Street. And from there, I'm probably gonna take the 60 bus south. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. We're doing to data overages what the internet did to video stores, says Public Mobile. Sure thing. xcash.ca, free $300 loan. Tell me there's not strings involved. Where stroads collide. Thank you, Maroof. Yeah, earlier in the stream we hit 95K. And thank you to those who gifted channel memberships as well. Free, yeah. And the kind of person who's going to go in there for their free loan isn't exactly a good risk. So there's no way there's not strings attached to that. It's probably like free as in 0% interest for like a week, and then it skyrockets up to something ridiculous after that. This place smells really good. On the right. That smells so good. Wood stove charcoal kebab. Turkish food. That's the Kozbingol, Kozbingol. And it is packed. If I were ending the stream right now, I think that's the place I'd go into. Certainly not this Subway or Wing Machine. Hello, General York. It's time for our midstream break. I'm just gonna pull out a bubbly. Oh, I almost said it like that. Hey Google, what's the Blue Jay score? First things first. Come on, Google. Hey Google, what's the Blue Jay score? 2-0 Yanks. Don't. I give you blackberry bubbly. I should have brought a snack. We're at 12,200 steps on the day so far. Salazar, $6.99. Here's something to get an IPA. Salazar. I'm going to do just that after the stream when I get home. I'm probably going to pick up Alouette Go or maybe Chipotle. Crack open a beer. Hopefully catch the end of the Blue Jay game. But I'm going to have a few sips of this. So we're going to get up and start moving. Again, the goal is to make it to Yonge Street. Maybe once this lady passes me. I'll get up and start moving again. Maybe I'll take a little picture of this. One sec. Come on, phone. Salazar says not a fan of bubbly. All right, that's enough of a break. I don't deserve more than a break, more than that. All right. Oh, I've been walking a fair bit. That's the first refreshment I've had. That curb isn't flush. And away we go, continuing the march. Pro 3000 can see me outside their house. Should I be concerned? Alejandra did not yet eat at Chipotle. I know it's a better calorie value to get a burrito or a salad bowl, but I'm kind of feeling in the mood for their 3 hard shell tacos right now. I think that'll hit the spot nicely. apartment buildings of the, let me fix my gimbal mode, of the towers in the park variety. We're probably going to be cramming condos into this lot. Notice to new and potential residents, the Toronto Catholic School Board has plans to accommodate students from this development. The typical warning that if you move here, your kid might not go to the local school. Thank you, Harjot. William, all is well. Just going for a stroll along a very strody Steels Avenue. Jeanette usually gets a barbacoa bowl or crispy tacos at Chipotle. I really like the way they do their chicken, but I might have to follow your lead on that tonight. My only thing with Chipotle is it is so filling. It's pretty much 2 meals. Hello, Zen Sky. Jelly Bean says many new condos in Vaughan too. Well, you should see the video that I recorded today when I got around to uploading it. I gotta stop at the McDonald's? I don't think so. Luke says, can pull up to you on your bike and say hi to me. If you can find me, people are always welcome to say hi. I'm in public, you know my location. We got a view of the moon. So you can see right in the center of the screen, there's that green orb floating around. I think they're a little better on this year's iPhones than past iPhones. I say that just as a big flock of them appear in the center, but those are basically lens reflections. And that's the big negative of iPhones in low light. I don't know why they've yet to figure that out. It's nowhere near as bad on like the Pixel or the Galaxy phones. The presidential debates are starting. Marie says, nice moon. It is. It's almost a full moon. It's a little misshapen. Let's see how close we can zoom in on that. So at some point coming up will be Centerpoint Mall on the right. There'll be a bunch of plazas on the left. There goes number 60 bus, which I'll be hopping on at some point. Sky, yeah, this is a 15 Pro, not the Max, just the Pro. But we've been streaming for an hour and 4. And I've still got 68% battery life. That's really the only bugaboo about the 15 Pro. Of the 4 new iPhones, this one has the worst battery life, but it's still better than last year's. Ben had Gus tacos yesterday. It was delicious. I still haven't tried it. And they've been obviously doing well because they're starting to pop up all over the city. Janine says the Zoom is working good. Why not take the 60 now? I want to walk to Yonge. I want to get my steps in. I was going to do an e-bike live stream today. I figured it made more sense just to go record a walk and stream after it. Right, there's some luxury car dealerships across the street, so we are getting close to Yonge Street. I'm not going to make the light. Let's check out this ultra low light performance townhouses for rent. Jelly Bean misses the e-bike streams. Yeah, I haven't done too many this year. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. I've got a new scooter I have to make a video on. I think maybe the other side of the street would be a little more interesting since there's stuff to look at. If I see a break in traffic, I'll make a run for it. If not, maybe we'll cross at the next lights. Of course, when traffic lets up in one way, it picks up in the other direction. And I'm wearing a black hoodie. This is not the clothing I should be wearing for bolting across the street like this at night. But I may have my wish here. Sorry guys, was not paying attention to the chat. Had a death-defying stunt to take care of. Sand Sky, it has grown. Thank you for staying with the channel. And thanks to all 279 of you so far for tuning in. There's been a lot of suburban strip malls and plazas. There's a place called Sunny Dragon, Korean style Chinese. I think that has been there for a long time. There used to be one of those Big Al's fish stores in here, if I'm not mistaken. Schneider just hit a grand slam. Hey, Google Blue Jays score. It says top of 5th. That might be worth a permanent ban if you're trolling me on that. You know what I can do? I'm an idiot. One sec, guys. Yeah, that does not look like a 4-2 ball game to me. Does it look like that to you? Runner on first, Aaron Judge up 2-0. Hello? That car did not want to slow down. Go into H Mart. There's a Timmy's over there and then a big H Mart. Steels Memorial Chapel. It's not a very fancy looking chapel. Vivian, say near Yonge and Steels. There's Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Cigars for you, Vergano shoes. Yeah, I am far from Strides Land. You'd like to see if we can meet. I'm not going to be there for a good 40-45 minutes. And when I get there, you'll probably find me making a beeline to Chipotle. It's 8-11. The Tickled Toad Pub and Grill. We've still got a pretty good hike left on this one. Hey, Toys R Us is still here. Eat your heart out, Americans. A full-size Toys R Us. Still in existence. Not completely stomped out by Walmart and Amazon. Ooh, this McDonald's smells good though. It's tempting. Oh man, I'm only at this. I thought I might have been further along than this. The one at Yonge and Eglinton did shut down. It's becoming a Good Life Fitness, and I have a theory that the Winners is going to expand and become a full-size Winners. One that is worthy of its location. right. We must wait for the light. I think good, William. I was supposed to call her today. I will do that tomorrow. I got carried away. Jelly Bean hasn't been to many of these places in a while. That girl did not look up once. I guess when you're walking on the sidewalk here, you can be a bit of a cell phone zombie. Okay. Show you towards the Mercedes showroom, sure. I remember one time, like 3 years ago, I started a live stream from around here. And we walked over to Yonge and then south down through Willowdale. Sapand is here. I first met Sapand, I think, on Shepherd Avenue East stream. Hope all is well, Sapand. There's the AMG portion of the dealership next to a Subaru. This guy is biking with no lights on here. And he's wearing dark clothes. Not the smartest thing you could be doing on this street. Yeah, sorry mods, I knew there would be some dual streaming action tonight. I already talked to someone else about it. Not much we can do when we both plan the same thing. Onyx money drops, 279. Please tell us something interesting about this area. Thank you, Onyx money drops. Well, just up here on the right is Centerpoint Mall, which was once home to a Target. A very short-lived Target. It took over one of the anchor spots, and then it vacated when Target, forgot about the whole supply management thing in Canada and how important that was, and their store failed. And then a can of computers moved into that spot, but now the whole shopping mall is going to be demolished and replaced with a big condo community. Another interesting thing about this area is during the pandemic, on this side of the street, there was a period of time where restaurants were open and you could go get a haircut. But on this side of the street, you couldn't do any of that. This was the magic line where the virus was much more deadly on the south side of Steels. And a lot of Toronto business owners ended up going bust because of such a decision. A lot of people took their business north of Steels. So there's something interesting about this area. Toronto is on the south side of the street. York region is on the north side. And that Canadian Tire is staying, even if the condos come. Good. Paranormal Witness Girl says, I don't know how y'all can live without Target. Well, what happened was Target came and they opened up a whole bunch of stores. But they opened them up all at once, and they had an untested supply chain system. They couldn't use their system from the US. So they used a different system. And they ended up with warehouses full of product and store shelves that were empty. And they didn't have the logistics figured out. And they never did sort it out, but they just kind of pulled the plug because it was such a nightmare. They were never going to get everything in order, and all their stores were cratering, the reputation cratered. They completely failed to bring the Target experience to Canada. Instead, they brought us empty shelves and poorly run stores. What they should have done was just opened a few stores and sort of gone through those teething problems and then expanded, but they ended up with a whole bunch of Zellers leases on their hand. A similar retailer, kind of like a Kmart called Zellers, was exiting the market right as Target was coming in. So they made deals with a lot of the landlords to take over a lot of their more desirable Zellers locations, and that's why they ended up biting off way more than they could chew. And I think it's one of those famous lessons that will now be taught in business schools for the rest of the time. Yeah, quite the shame. All they had to do was just open a couple of stores and figure out their supply chain management. And sort of went through all those teething problems and then expanded from there. But instead, they just went full-on Canada-wide all at once. So now we don't have Target, but where Target was is now a Canada Computers. And that Centerpoint Mall on the right. Well, thank you to the Super Chatter who kicked off that little ramble and rant. Another fact, we're in an area known as Thornhill, but I am on the Richmond hillside. On the other side of Yonge Street will be the city of Markham. And everything to the south of here is Toronto. Moore's clothing for men. So this area coming up south of Steels on Yonge Street is Newton Brook. And south of Finch is Willowdale. And there's a lot of Korean and Asian restaurants in that area. It's quite famous for it. Hello, the awesome conservative. Your phone has been broken. Long story, AT&T sucks. Thank you, Sapan. Yeah, we hit 95K on this stream. And I think I hit 90K on the stream too. I was streaming down by the waterfront. All right, we have made it to Yonge and Steels. I hear all the negative feedback with the iPhone 15. I read a lot about how non-durable they are. And I bought the world's thinnest and lightest case for mine. It's only 3 grams, just to protect it from scratches. The band BTS went to a restaurant in the plaza near me. It's a very Korean area, yeah. And there's a Jollibee over there, a Filipino fast food restaurant. Tricky Dicky 12, 19.99 British pounds. Holy shit, Tricky Dicky. Thank you very much for the 19.99 pounds. It is much appreciated, of course. Thank you, Tricky Dicky. So, look at this guy racing for it. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhook the gimbal and we'll take the bus down Yonge Street. See if I can get a view by the window. Down to Finch. I don't see any buses coming, so we've got time. Hey, we're back in Toronto. We left for all of 10 seconds. Okay guys, I'm gonna unhook my audio. So the audio is about to go poof and become the default iPhone audio. Actually, you know what? Let's unhook the gimbal first. All right, gimbal, go bye-bye. Goodbye, stability. We'll put the phone down for a sec. Sorry guys, I cannot see the chat right now. There we go, I've got the gimbal away. We are waiting for a bus. This is some handheld action. No gimbal. Real shaky vlogger style going on now. Let's look north up Yonge Street. And I'll look south towards the bus stop. All right, I'm gonna unhook my wireless mic. It makes this a little easier to hold on to. So the audio probably just got a whole lot worse. We're just hand-holding the phone, waiting for the bus. Alejandro says sounds fine. Yeah, those tall condos are the world on Yonge. Do you need a passport to get into Canada? You live in the US. Passport or Nexus card? Johnny, am I going to use the action camera mode? You can't while streaming. And it doesn't work in low light anyways. It's not going to work at night. All right. Here comes a couple of buses. Let me get my... You know what? I'm going to try to take the second bus. We might have better luck in terms of less people on the bus. Let's see, that one's pretty crowded. That one, a lot of people getting off. That might be the one. He says sound is clear, good. Hopefully it's clear. And it says I'm on the 60 bus. Yep, the 60 South. Jelly Bean, do you still use a Presto card? No, I don't. I use my Samsung Pay, actually. Paranormal Witness Girl, I'll see if I have one. I might actually have an extra one. I know I gave one to Action Kid. Right next to another bus. We don't have a good view out the window.
Next stop,
Oh, it looks like those lens smears are back a little bit. How do you show proof of payment? You can, if the fare inspector comes, I think that those lens flares are actually from the bus window. If the fare inspector comes, they can tap your debit or credit card or Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and they can see. Yeah, Smitty, unfortunately. I did not hear that, the awesome conservative. I don't know, Eva, that's a tough question.
next stop, Drury Avenue.
Well, the wide angle is no good.
Next stop, 5800 Yonge Street.
The bus feels like it's held together by Lego.
Subway station.
Lego or Mega Blocks, one of them. We are pretty much at Finch. And we have done it. There's a employee standing right next to where I was, but I want to sign off now and head down and take the subway home. Oh, there's someone here. Hey, look who it is.
How are you?
It's Sapant.
Long time no see.
How's it? I almost signed off and ended the stream.
I
We're
know.
still alive. It's Sapant TTC Explorer.
Hey everyone.
Look who we found.
Hello.
Oh, good to see you. Were you just in the area?
We're at Steels, and then I was going to Finch, so I thought I would wait for you to come to Finch Station.
Oh, how kind of you. Well, good to see you again.
Yeah. I remember during my birthday, we last saw each other.
Yeah, down
Yeah.
in Ken was there, and
Yep.
Henry,
Yep.
and Liam,
Yes. Yeah.
and someone else who I forget.
Henry. Is what it
And then, then we first met on Shepherd, right
Yeah.
at the end of the stream, right as I was finishing.
is. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I don't have my gimbal anymore. I
Oh,
unhooked
okay.
it. I unhooked my audio, but guys, this is Sapan TTC Explorer. He has a channel as well. And I'm just going to sign off.
Okay.
But I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who subscribed and got us up to 95,000. We had a whack of new channel members tonight. So thank you so much for gifting the channel members and for those who signed up to channel membership and Patreon. Huge thanks to our mods. But that is about it. So thank you again. I'm not sure when I'll go live next, but I will premiere a video tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. So from here at Finch Station with Sapand TTC Explorer. Thank you guys.
Bye,
I'm gonna go home and get myself some Chipotle. Thank you again, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink!